So Joe Flacco has been torching opposing defenses ever since his return to the league. When Deshaun Watson went down after that win against the Ravens, all Browns fans had kinda lost hope. The Browns were going to be finishing the rest of the season with DTR and PJ Walker, and even with the good record they had, it just felt like they weren't going to be able to finish out the season strong and make the playoffs. But Flacco has of course changed that narrative, and he's been zipping the ball all around the field, and it's been exciting to watch. And in this video, I'm going to break down some of the plays and things he's done to be so successful. So let's get into it. Alright, so Flacco really has been toying with defenders ever since he got to Cleveland, and it's kind of crazy because he had no chemistry with this team, didn't really know any of the plays, and we all know that Kevin Stefanski runs a pretty complicated offense. But anyways, this play right here against the Jags, we have Ford. He's going to come up, do a little fake handoff, and he draws the attention of all these guys right here up front. And then we got Cedric Tillman. He's just running straight and then doing a little bend. And then both these guys right here, Amari Cooper, and I believe that's Elijah Moore, they're just hanging around here. This is kind of like a bubble screen, you'll see in a second. And basically, Elijah Moore is wide open the whole time with a blocker in front of him. That would have been an easy, like, probably 10-yard gain, but Tillman's open as well for a 15-yard gain. And Flacco throws it right on the money for the easy first down. This next play right here is another reason why Kevin Stefanski is such a genius and why he should win Coach of the Year. So it's 3rd and 1, obvious running situation, especially for the Browns. Even with a depleted O-line, they're still pretty good, and they can easily get a yard. So the Jags know that, they stack the box, and Joe Flacco is going to roll back, and David Njoku is going to go on an out route. Same with Harrison Bryant. So it's basically a tight end play action play, and Njoku is wide open for the touchdown. I don't know how the defense bit that much, but it was just a crazy play and a big one early in the first quarter to set the tone. Now moving on to the Jets game, which was the game that the Browns clinched the playoffs. This is another genius draw up by Kevin Stefanski. So we got Joe Flacco, he's going to drop back the pass, and both Njoku and Kareem Hunt are going to act like they're blocking at first, while all 3 of the receivers go on go routes to clear out the space for them. And then after about like 1 or 2 seconds, Njoku takes off like this. Kareem Hunt, I forget exactly what he did, but he didn't go far at all. They were both wide open, and obviously Flacco hit Njoku for a huge gain. I'm sure you all remember this play because it was right out of the gates. So now to watch how the actual play unfolded, of course everything happened that I drew up. Here's Njoku, he turns around, wide open, and there is so much open space. You know he's getting that first down and more, and he's so physical. He's one of my favorite players on the team, if not in the whole league. Now moving on to this next play in the red zone, it was a simple one, but it was a very effective one, and it was executed perfectly. So we got all 3 of these receivers up here. They don't really matter in this play. They're kind of all just decoys. And then we got Jerome Ford to the left of Flacco, and then David Njoku, who is basically the whole point of this play. So basically, as soon as the ball is snapped, Njoku's job is to just kind of get in the way of this defender, and then Jerome Ford is going to go behind him to the left, catch a pass, and walk into the end zone. And Njoku did everything perfectly within the rule book, because obviously you can't set a pick, but you're allowed to get in the defender's way. So here's the play in motion. As you can see, Ford just trails behind Njoku, and he actually makes a great effort after the catch, and great blocking by Njoku too, but as you can see, he just backs into the defender and stretches out for the touchdown. Now moving on to the final play I want to show you in this video. This one is also of course against the Jets, and I'm sure you all remember it was pretty iconic, and it felt like a turn back the clock type of moment from Joe Flacco. But anyways, the Jets think this is run, Flacco rolls back, it turns into play action. Cedric Tillman is going to go upfield on a go route, and both tight ends are going to act like they're blocking at first, but then Jordan Atkins is going to break out and get wide open upfield up here. Flacco of course goes down here and makes the wide open throw. So yeah, as you can see in the play, one of the best fakes you will ever see out of a 38-year-old. And he also throws a dime too. I don't really have too much to say about this play. It was just perfectly executed. So that's really all I got for this video. I know I'm not like the best person out there at breaking down game highlights, but I'm gonna get better, and I just can't wait to see what's in store for the Browns in the playoffs, because they are the hottest team in the league right now, and Joe Flacco really does look like a top 5 QB, if not top 3. He's been putting up stats like no other. Let me know in the comments below what types of videos you would like to see next. Thank you all so much for watching, and until then, I will see you all later.